Hello, everyone. I'm Frank, and welcome to Frank Puzzles. This is the first one of 2026. I was looking for puzzles that would actually be talking about the new year, but I guess people don't do that until it actually is the new year. So, and I these Sudoku solves a decent amount in advance, so I don't have essentially access to the how do you say it? The basically I have to do these a couple about like at least a week in advance to make sure that I have videos up at the time. Yeah, that's a little behind the scenes. So unfortunately, there's not very much 2026 stuff going on. So we're just gonna be doing just normal Sudokus like we normally do, and when the New Year's ones comes out, maybe we'll do them if they're good. If they're not, whatever. It is what it is. Anyways, Happy New Year to all you guys. This is today's challenging level puzzle. So the first challenging puzzle of the year, and it's called Hooked by E. Biggie. And here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 1 through 9 in each row, column, and a box. We have modulo 3 lines. The gray lines, the thick gray lines, are modulo 3. Any set of 3 sequential cells along a gray line must contain a complete set of residues modulo 3. That is, one digit must be from 147, which is 1 modulo 3, one from 258, which is 2 modulo 3, and one from 3, 6, and 9, which is 0 modulo 3. So, for example, you could have something like, say, 5, 6, and 4 here. And this would be valid for the modulo lines because one of the digits is 1 modulo 3, the 4. One is 2 modulo 3, which is the 5, and one is 0 modulo 3, which is the 6. But obviously, it doesn't have to be in any specific order. It doesn't have to be, they don't have to be connected, etc., etc. And those are examples of how modulo 3 lines work. We also have Renban lines, where they're the thin purple lines, where digits along the purple Renban line must be a set of consecutive, non-repeating digits and may appear in any order. So, for example, you could have something like, say, 6, 2, 5, 3, and 4. And this would be valid because 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 forms a set of non-repeating consecutive digits, right? There's no gap in between. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And they can, again, be in any order. And that's an example of how Renban lines work. And finally, we also have XV pairs, where cells separated by an X must sum to 10, and cells separated by a V must sum to 5. Not all XV pairs are given. So, for example, if this were, say, a 3, this would have to be 2, and this would have to be 7, because the 3 and the 2 are separated by a V, so therefore must add up to 5. And this 3 with this cell must add up to 10, because there's an X in between those two cells. And an additional note for our colorblind friends, modulo 3 lines are thick and the Renban lines are thin. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay. Let us first mark the digits separated by a V, which must sum to 5, which means it's 1, 4, or 2, 3. Therefore, this adds up to 10 with 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 1 through 4 here. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9 here. This is a Renban, which must include a 5, because it's 5 in length. These are the digits 1 through 9 here. So these three digits must be the same as these three. Okay, so we'll mark those. Same with these three. These three digits must be the same as these three there. Okay. Hmm. And these are three different 1 modulo 3. 1, 9. So 2 and 8 are the only ones that are the same modulo for 2 digits at, well, we have 1, 4, and 2, 3 here. Interesting. We know there's a 5 here. We don't know anything else. We know there's a 5 here. We don't know anything else about that. So this can never be 5, but it couldn't be 5 because it has to add up to 10 with another digit. These add up to 10 with another digit. So this has modulo 1 of each. Let's check this. So, we're gonna randomly choose colors here. Let's do pink, dark, and gray, or medium. So then pink, dark, and medium. This is pink, dark, and medium. This is pink, dark, and medium. Okay. Does that tell us anything? I'm not particularly sure. Interesting. Pink, dark, medium, pink, dark, medium, pink, dark, medium, pink, dark, medium. So we know there's 1 of each in this set of 3. We don't have any guarantees for the Ren band, though. One out of these 4 is... So 2 out of these 4 are pink. It cannot be 2 here, because we are guaranteed 1 of each of the sets here. So there's already 2 pinks in this box, guaranteed. So at most, 1 of these can be pink. So we're guaranteed a pink here, but that doesn't tell us too much either. Hmm. The only way that these are the same is if it's 2 and 8. Okay. If... Oh, that's interesting. So this digit must be one of these four. Right? Because there are no repeats here. Um. Hmm. Does that tell us anything, though? Let's start coloring this one. Um. Let's make it random green, red, blue. These are not the actual ones, right? Obviously. So green, red, blue, green, red, blue, green, red. Oh, that's interesting. We know these are exactly the same digits as this. These are exactly the same digits as this. So these three must be exactly the same digits as these, right? Huh. Because, right, again, these three cannot be in this box, box 2 here, but they have to be on the Renban line. It's 9 in length, right? And there's no repeats. So these three must be exactly the same as these three. Same with these three for that reason. So because of that, the only missing digits in column 7 are these three digits. So this is the blue. This can't be red, so this must be the green one, and this is the red one then. So these two add up to 10. These two add up to 10. These two add up to 5. This adds up to 10 with another digit. So 5 has to be one of these two. That's interesting. So this digit is exactly the same as that. This digit is exactly the same as that, and this digit is exactly the same as that. Oh, interesting. So green has to be either light, or sorry, medium or dark gray. It's not the pink. Huh. These cannot be this cannot be the same as this digit. So these add up to 10. Ah, and this must since these add up to 10, they must be the same as this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this has to be a 6, 7, 8, 9 here. Because we already have 4 1 through 4s accounted for in column 4. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 1 through 4 to add up with it. And one of these is 1 through 4. Interesting. This one cannot be the same as this. So the green is the same as dark, right? Because if it's not the same as dark, it would have to be this cell, but these two cells add up to 10, and we know green and this green and red add up to 10 also because they match this cell, these cells there. So the greens are darks. Okay. So this cell matches one of these two. It's obviously the same as this. Interesting. So this red is here. It could be either light or pink. We don't know which. So this is 5 through 9 here. This is 5 through 9 here. So this pair is either the same as this one or the same as this one. I'm not sure which. So this cell is one of these two. It's the same as that one. One of these is dark. Okay. These are they different sets? We don't know. These are different sets. We don't know about this. We know these are different sets. So this pair, so these pair of digits must add, the low digits must add up to 5. So this one matches one of these. So this is either the red or the dark there. It matches that. This cannot match this, cannot match that, therefore it's one of these digits here is that one. So that matches one of these two. So this cannot be 1 through 5 here. So we're guaranteed a 6 has to be here, right? If it's 1 through 5, the problem is it would eliminate all possibilities for this cell there. Interesting. So this has to be at least 2 through 6, up to 5 through 9 here. Okay. So say this was 2, 8, and this was 1, 4. That does not work. So if we try to have 2, 8 here, that forces us to be 1, 4. Therefore, 5 would have to be one of these 3, but we know this adds up to 10 and this adds up to 10 with another digit, which is not possible. So this can never be 2 and 8. Oh, that's interesting. Which means this cannot be 3 here. So this must have 2 or 8 here. 1 out of 2 or 8. Because 5 is one of these ones outside. And to have these add up to 10 with these each other. This adds up to 10 with another digit. So none of these could be 5. So one of these has to be 8 and 2. So either this is 8 and 2, or this is a 2-8 pair here. Okay. Huh. Um. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Oh, this can't be 2 and 8. Okay, so we know exactly where. Okay, right. If this is 2 and 8, they are the same set of modulo 3. So obviously that doesn't work. So this must be 8 and 2. So this has to be 8, which makes this 2. Therefore, this is the 8 there to be compliant, and this must be a 2-3 pair here. So this is 2 and 3, which eliminates 2 and 3 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 3 and 7. This can't be 3 or 7. This is 1 or 4. With 6 or 9. This is 1 or 4 with 6 or 9. So this can't be 6, 8, or 9 because we have a 1, 4 pair adding up to 6, 9. 1, 4, 6, and 9. So the grays are the 2, 5s, and 8s. So this can't be 8, so this must be 5. Which means 5 cannot appear in this box, so this has to be a 5 there. 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 7, which makes this 5. So this has to be 2, 3, and 5 here. And this is 7 with 1, 4, 6, and 9. Okay, we could remove these then. Obviously, this can't be 5, so this is 1, 9, and 4, 6 added together. This is 2, 5, and 8. This is 2 or 8, obviously. This is 2 or 8 here. So we have a guaranteed 6 here. It cannot have 2. Okay. One of this has to have an 8 here. So 8, right, because one of these 3 is the 2 modulo 3, and we have a 5 here and we have a 2 here, so this has to be 8. Which eliminates 8 in the rest of the box. This can't be 8, this is 2. So we have 5, 5. That limits 5 here. One of these is 8. This is 6 or 9 guaranteed. So the pinks, the pinks have to be 3, 6, and 9. So we have 3, 6, and 9, and this obviously cannot be 6 because this is either 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this has to be 6 and 7 guaranteed here. So it's 3 through 7, 4 through 8, or 5 through 9, all of which contain 5, 6, or 7. These then, so this is 3, 6, and 9. So it's really 3 and 9. These have to be 1 modulo 3. So it cannot be 7 because 7 is guaranteed in this box on the Renban. So this has to be a 1, 4 pair, which eliminates 1 and 4 in the rest of the row. This can't be 1, 4, so it's 6, 9, which makes this 1, 4. So this is 1, 4 here. Right, so these are all dark. So this is 1, 4, or 7. Cannot be 7 because there's 7 in the row. Whereas the 7 in box 1, it must be here. So this is 1, 4, not 1, 4. 6, 9. This is 1, 4, 7 here. This is 3, 6, 9 here. So we are guaranteed 5, 6, 7, 8 here, and we can't have 1, 4, so this must be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9 here. 8 obviously cannot be one of these two. This 6, 7, 8, 9 quadruple eliminates 6, 7, 8, 9 in the rest of the box. So this is 3. 7 here eliminates 7 in the rest of the column. So this cannot be 7. We have 8 guaranteed to be here, so this cannot be 8. Therefore, we have a 6, 9 pair in column 3, or box 4, which eliminates 6 and 9 in the rest of the box. This can't be 6 or 9. It's 7, which forces this to be 8. So this has to have 8, 3, and 1 out of 1 or 4. 7 has to be one of these two digits here. Remaining digits in column 1 are 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 6, 8, or 9. And this is 6, 7, or 9 here. 2 here eliminates 2 here, so this is 3. There's no 3 in either of these cells. So this digit is exactly the same as that. So this is so we have, okay, so this is 1, 4, 7 here. Cannot be 7 because of 7 in the row. So this is 1, 4, which means this can't be 1 or 4. It's the 6 or 9 that matches this. So we cannot have 6 or 9 here anymore. We have a 1, 4, 1, 4 pair in row 2, which eliminates 1 and 4 in the rest of the rows. This can't be 1 or 4. It's 7. This can't be 7. It's 1 or 4. Okay. And this must be 3, 6, or 9. Interesting. Okay, so let's remove the colors for now. And let's start coloring, I don't know, the 1, 4 pairs. So we're going to make this orange and green. That forces this to be green here. That means this is the orange one, and that matches with the orange 6, 9. These are the orange 1, 9, 4, 6. This must be the greens. So this has to be green 1, 4. Oh, we can remove the pinks too. So this is orange 6, 9. This is green 6, 9. This is orange 6, 9 here. Therefore, this is green 1, 4 here. We don't know which. This is green 1, 4, so this is orange 1, 4, which makes this green 1, 4. Okay. This is 2 and or 3 here. So this cannot be 1 or 4 here because it would, and this 3 eliminates 3 here. So this makes this 8. Obviously, neither of these can be 8. This one of these has to be 3, so this cannot be 3. This is 1, 3, and 4. This must be the same set as this, so this is a 2, which makes this not 2. That's 3. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 5, which eliminates 5 there, so it's 2. Again, this Renban needs a 5, so that it has to have a 5 there. This can no longer be 5. Where's 5 in box 7? It has to be here. We're missing a 1, 4 here. So this must be the orange 1, 4. This could be 1, 4 or 7 there. This is 5. It cannot contain 2 or 3, so it's guaranteed to have 6, 7, and 8 here on this Renban because it's at minimum 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is guaranteed to have 6, 7, or 8. That means 1 has to be one of these two. This could have 4 or 9 with it, and this could be 1 with 4 or 9. So we're guaranteed a 1 here. That eliminates 1 here. So all the orange 1, 4s must be 4. Because it cannot be 1, because one of these is 1. So all the orange 1, 4s are 4. All the orange 6, 9s are 6. Obviously, this can't be the green. So this cannot be 4 here. This is 1, 9 as a pair, which forces this to be 4, 6, 7, 8 here. So this is the orange one. The green one has to be 1. And the green 6, 9 is 9. So that forces this to be 4 here. This cannot be 9. This 4 eliminates 4 in the rest of the column. This 1, 9 pair eliminates 1, 9 here. So this can't be 4. This can't be 1 or 9. This is 4. This is 3. This is 1. This has to be 6 and 4 adding up to 10. 4 cannot be here because of 4 in the row. So where's 4 in box 9? It has to be here. 8 eliminates 8 here. This 1 9 pair eliminates 1 9 here, and 6 eliminates 6 here, so this must be 7. This has to be one of the 6 or 9s. That leaves the remaining digit in row 9 as an 8. 6 eliminates 6 here. This 8 eliminates 8 here, so this is 2. We have just 3, 6, and 9 remaining in column 2. And this can't be 9 because of 9 in the row. This 9 eliminates 9 here. Okay. These are the same sets. Okay, so they cannot have 1, 4, or 7 in either of these spots. Therefore, we need to have a 1, 4, 7 specifically here to make this a 3 different sets on the modulo lines. This can't be 4 or 7 because of 4 or 7 in the row, so this is 1. 1 eliminates 1 here, so that's 9, which makes this 1. We should have, yeah, we have 8 ones. We know where the last one has to be. It has to be here. Remaining digits in box 9 are 7 and 9. So this is a 7, 9 pair. Where is 4 in column 5? Can't be here because of 4 in the box. These are filled out also already. Can't be 4 here or here because of 4 is in the row, so 4 has to be here. Remaining digits in a row 4 are 2, 3, and 9. This cannot be 9 because of the 7, 9 pair in the row. This is 2, 3, or 9. So this must be either, it cannot be 5, so it could be either 2 or 8 if this is 2 modulo 3, or it's 3 or 6 if it's 0 modulo 3 because it cannot be 9. This again has to be 2 or 8 and 3 or 6 here. Remaining digits in, so one of these is guaranteed to be 2. Okay, that's helpful. Is it? I don't even know. Because this 2 eliminates 2 here, whereas the 2 in the rest of the box, it has to be one of these two, because this is a 0 modulo 3 for every 3 sets, because this is 1 modulo 3, this is 2 modulo 3. So since 2 is here, 8 cannot be here, because one of these is 2 modulo 3. That leaves this as a 5, 8 pair remaining in box 3. This 5 here eliminates 5 in the rest of the column, so this is 8, this is 5. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 6, which makes this 9 and this 6. So the 9 here eliminates 9 here, and 6 eliminates 6 here, so this is 8. 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 3. This can't be 3 or 6, it's 9. 3 eliminates 3 here. 9 eliminates 9 here, so this can't be 9. This is 7, which eliminates 7 here, so it's 9. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 7. This can't be 7 or 8, so that makes the 6, which eliminates 6, 7 here, so that's 8. 6 eliminates 6 here, so that's 2, which eliminates 2 and 6 here, so that's 3, which makes this 6. Therefore, this must be 0 modulo 3, because it's 0 modulo 3 here, so this can't be 2. This is the 3, 9 pair, which eliminates 3, 9 in the rest of the row. This can't be 3. This is 2. Where we should have 8 2s, we do not, but we have enough 2s here in box 6 to eliminate 2 here, here, and here, so this must be 2 here. And now we have 8 2s, so we know where the last 2 has to be. It has to be there. We got 1s all done, 2s all done, 3s. Where's 3 in box 2? Cannot be here or here. It must be here. 3 eliminates 3 here, so that's 9 and 3. We should have 8 3s now. We do. We know where the last 3 has to be. It has to be there. We have 1, 2, we have all the 4s already. 5 in row 2 has to be here. That gives us 8 5s. We know where the last 5 has to be. It has to be there. 6s. We have 8 6s. The last 6 has to be here. 7s. We have 7 7s, but the last one in box 5 has to be here, which means we have 8 7s now. We know where the last 7 has to be. It has to be there. 8s. We have 8 8s, so the last 8 has to be here, and the last digit must be a 9. Wow, great job figuring out how those hooks work. Fantastic deduction work. Thank you. Yeah, it was fairly... I don't know, I guess it was challenging in a sense, maybe. You just had to basically figure out where things had to be, right? And what had to be where. So this obviously could not add up a 10 as the same digits, so these two must have been the same as these, which meant 5 could not be there. Because 5 couldn't be there, we needed a 2 and an 8, or 8 here, but this couldn't be both 2 and 8. And that just opened up everything from this. So, just fairly straightforward once you know the break-in. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the solve, the first solve of the year, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.